blue team will have Amir Johnson in the center jump circle. Ben Simmons, J.J. Redick, Justin Anderson, and Dario Saric. Rashawn Holmes will dress for the white team, which is actually like a blue, light blue, grayish type uniform. Markelle Fultz will be joined by Jared Bayless, Nick Stauskas, Robert Covington, and Rashawn Holmes. And that group, we'll call them the white group, has the basketball. Stauskas off a screen by Holmes, back to Rashawn at 15 feet. Outside the left elbow, and the ball is tipped away behind, and Saric gets it to Redick. So the blue team goes right to left here on the floor of the Palestra. They did not reset the shot clock from the previous possession. Fake out to Bayless and back to Fultz. The #1 pick in the 2017 NBA draft out of Washington drives on Amir Johnson with a right-hand layup. Boy, he loves to draw that contact. Fultz with it to Bayless. Bayless with a pull-up three, and the veteran out of Arizona can't get it to go. Back and forth, up and down. Simmons ahead to Dario. Layup, Saric, and a great run out.
Have to like seeing that, Tom. Ben Simmons grabs the board, leads a break. Saric finishes it off.
Stauskas from Fultz, back rimming off Rashawn with the offensive rebound and the putback with a right hand from 6. 8-26. Simmons, who's been handling the ball throughout camp, into Anderson, lobbed on to Amir Johnson, and back out to Redick. Redick to Dario. Dario over Covington. 3 ball is good. Saric from deep. Takes the lead. Here's Bayless down low. 8 to shoot. Holmes attacking into the lane to Covington, and he'll get a 2-hand jam. Great drive by Rashawn to Rocco down the lane. So the score is 30-29 white. We're in what's the second quarter. It is just the 3rd minute of action. Simmons with a layup down low, follows his own miss and scores it. 6-10, and with great several of the team's practices already this year. Here's a turnover off the inbound. Amir Johnson gets it and dunks it with a right hand. Been young here for the blue team. Lloyd Pierce and Billy Lang seated courtside with Sixers president Chris Heck. Here's Amir blocking Rashawn Holmes. Ben Simmons on the run. Bam! With a left-hand jam. Whoa, a dunking machine.
Training camp practices, it's stuff like that. How quickly he gets down the floor and his strong finishing touch.
Blue is taking a 5-point lead. Here's Markelle with his second bank shot. Got it. Fultz. Blue out top. Dario and Simmons exchange it to the left side of Amir. Back to Simmons. Bounces to Amir, and a right-hand flip is good. But the pass by Simmons, nifty and good.
Johnson entering. He did, however, Tom, take part in the pre-open practice walkthrough and then some individual resistance and aerobic training.
Emeka Okafor from Redick, 2 of the newcomers. Emeka is celebrating his 36th birth. Tom McGinnis, Brian Seltzer at the Palestra here in Philadelphia. Chris Humphries against Okafor. Bayless off the dribble. Bayless back to Humphries. Power dribble up and good to the left of the rim. Fouled by Emeka Okafor. Chris Humphries looks good here. And
6 real opportunities for the Sixers to take a test. This they're looking at as a pop quiz of sorts.
Humphries in the corner for 3. No good. Bayless dribbles. Bayless down to Furkan Korkmaz, the 19-year-old. In his first year in the NBA, gets a baseline shot that goes. Good second chance opportunity.
Spin in Center City. They had a big ping pong tournament. Bayless versus Brett Brown in the finals. And they also had a really neat welcome dinner last Monday at Brett Brown's house where Charles Barkley was there to speak.
Jacob Pullen with the rebound. Furkan with a right-hand dribble, leave behind for Humphries. Humphries to the foul line area, back out to Pullen. He'll try for 3, and that's good. So back-to-back baskets. Right now, Justin Anderson outside left to McAdoo. And now Emeka Okafor and Blackman trying to exchange it, but Emeka will spin, pull back, 16-footer, rimming good. Emeka Okafor scores it for the Blue squad. It's the blue-white scrimmage presented by Independent Blue Cross. Okafor with the steal. Here comes Blackman between his legs into the lane. Lob play and a jam. James Michael McAdoo throws it down.
From James Blackman, whose dad could play some hoops in
high school, coached by his father in his final year in the Hoosier State. Stand out for Indiana. Pulling behind his back to Humphries. Ball fake. Drives nobody. Stops the ball, but he missed a chip shot. Underhand right-hand layup. Humphries hearing it. This is Philadelphia. Humphries hearing it from the crowd. Here's a drive by Anderson, no good. And now TJ battles. Humphries gains it back. Here comes Humphries leading the break. Furkan's open, stops, shoots, scores. Korkmaz from 3. And of course, coming off knee injury toward the end of the year. Here's Furkan out to Humphreys, back out top Jaleel. Power dribble, right hand layup, got it. Okafor, nice mobility down the right side of the lane.
The vegan
8. Humphreys out top, gets a mismatch with TJ, spins to the left corner. Korkmaz, Stauskas. Amir Johnson slips down, TJ knocks it away, ball loose. Stauskas has to deflect it. Here comes Simmons. Simmons has got numbers. He bounces to Amir, bam, on the right hand jam. Amir Johnson from Simmons. Second team. And Markole Fultz is back in for the white team. Here's Fultz off the screen, leans in, left hand pass to Jaleel, and Okafor scores the ball. It's a 6-point game with a minute 20 to go. Dario and J.J. Redick exchange to Amir Johnson. Great passing back towards Simmons. And a right-hand dunk by Ben Simmons. Wow. That's what that movement, that ball movement, you catch the defense off guard. He's guarded by Simmons. Ball fake. Simmons at 6'11". He's actually taller than Humphreys. How about that? He's your Sixers point guard. Furkan with a running right-hand shot. Rimming good. He doesn't look good.
Points. He came off the bench for Turkey, but he was really impactful. The runner seems to be one of his most comfortable offensive moves.
Dario, 3 from Simmons. They were looking for a 2-for-1, and they got the one. Humphreys into the lane. Back out to Jaleel from the left elbow. One dribble. Humphreys on the left wing. 10 to shoot for the white squad. Chris off balance. Fouled by Dario, and he got it to go. Has the ball. Ben Simmons looking. Snaps off a bounce pass, and Furkan steals. Korkmaz down the lane. Korkmaz flicks it up and good! And they're going to count it. So the blue squad calls timeout to try to implement a side out of bounds.
The Sixers, he really is one of the true veterans on this roster.
He goes 1 for 2 from the line. He made 3 earlier. Dario on the block to Jaleel. Shot clock at 5. Okafor over Amir Johnson. Nice power move by Jaleel Okafor. Shot spins, goes to Jaleel. Okafor with 12 to shoot. 10.5 to go in the third. Down low left Dario. He's backing on Ben Simmons. Power dribble with the right hand jump hook, and he flips it up and in. Dario Saric with 2.
As the preseason unfolds, all the different things that Simmons can do defensively.
JJ back to Covington. Covington into the lane, and a jam by Amir Johnson. Boy, he looks like he's going to really play well for the Sixers.
He does. Unofficially, I think it's at 8 points now for Johnson. He seems to have a nice bounce to his step going into year number 13. And everyone's talked about just the model citizen that he's been so far. That's a real rep that he's earned around the league.
Korkmaz with a crossover and a jump shot. Gas from the crowd. First round pick in the 2016 NBA draft, originally from Turkey. Here's Bayless to Amir, and Amir with a left-hand scoop shot. Good. So he's played now what will be 13 years. But
his first memory of the plaster was how his brother-in-law, would get tickets for the quadruple headers when they brought 8 teams in here. They'd take a break halfway
Greg
through
Jones,
to go
I
to.
think he's talking about.
That's right, yeah.
Korkmaz, Markelle Fultz, and Rashawn Holmes. White is leading by 15 points. Here's Simmons against Holmes. Down low, the pass is turned over. Fultz with good interior defense. Oh, man. Markelle and Ben collide at center court. That would draw the gasp from the crowd. It did. Here's Covington with a dunk attempt, partially deflected by Rashawn. Out of transition, Korkmaz for 3. He's one of the best players in terms of performance here this afternoon. He's played as well as anybody.
Offensively, the Sixers feel like he's in a really good spot. Defensively, they want to see how it goes, and physically, him adding some muscle. But yeah, you said it. The initial foundation looks pretty darn sharp.
Bayless with the outside shot. Korkmaz coming over to defend. And Jared Bayless knocks it down. He only played 3 games last year. Ended up having wrist surgery. Here's Furkan again, looking to the right. Throws it up, and good. Korkmaz, smooth. Taking a seat on the far sideline next to Sixers assistant Lloyd Pierce. A little tutorial. Here's Rashawn, long 2, right side, got it. Holmes in his 3rd year out of Bowling Green sticks the jumper. Simmons with it. Boy, you never figured this would be this type of lopsided. Fultz steps around Simmons, and Simmons jams it.
45, 250 can do. I mean, that power dribble spin move dunk, looking nice.
J.J. Redick catches, long ball, got it. They're going to count it as a 2. Good feed by James Michael McAdoo. T.J. McConnell with it. McConnell with 2 game-winning shots last year and a very impressive second year for the young man from Pittsburgh. Here's J.J. Redick with a 2, and that's good. Redick finding the ring.
Or the Sixers were able to deliver on that. But
trade
nice
for Fultz.
That's right. Good to see some games coming up this week, T-Mac.
James Michael McAdoo for three, up and good.
Furniture, a little bit new.
Or as he put it at his luncheon, here's a lob play, and Bayless with a slam. So T.J. McConnell up top to Jared Bayless, 87-73. 3 minutes to go. Jacob Poland's got a good handle. He goes to Jaleel. It's Okafor versus Okafor, and Okafor scores, and Okafor fouls. Figure that out. Hey. T.J. McConnell with James Michael McAdoo. They flip it. TJ gets it back down the lane. Fadeaway baseline shot. Rimming out. No. Attacked by Emeka. Okafor is good.
And that came out earlier in the month of September. And if our experts on staff there who we spoke with after the rankings are accurate.
Nice job by Korkmaz finding Jaleel. Jam. Still a 15-point game. Continue, Brian, please.
Covington, the only.
Rob Mahoney, is that your guy?
That's right. Yes, our pal Rob Mahoney.
Oh, Okafor blocks McConnell. Jaleel looking real solid. He had the basket at the other end and the block at this end.
Illustrated believes the only undrafted player on the top 100 list for this year. I guess I could have just put it that simply at the start.
There's Emeka Okafor with a shot. Boy, that list, Brian Seltz will be part of our coverage. And you can catch Brian's work on Sixers.com. Here's Emeka Okafor in the lane. The free throws good at the other end. Okafor gets the shot. Okafor against Okafor. And now here's Justin Anderson back to Jaleel. He bobbles it. Underhand shovel to the far right corner. Stauskas air ball. And Furkan Korkmaz. 85 all. All right. In case you're scoring at home, readjust. 85 all. Here's Simmons with a, oh, wow, what a hook shot there. Simmons, blue team traversing left to right. James Michael McAdoo with the ball. Lobbing to Simmons. Simmons down low right at the basket over McConnell. Boy, that is going to be an effective play.
That's something that Brown was talking about. In these jailbreak open floor situations, they like what Fultz can do.
JJ with a pull-up from the left side. Got it. Medium range shot by Redick is good. Bucket for the blue team. Blue-white scrimmage presented by Independence Blue Cross. Tom McGinnis with Brian Seltzer here at the historic Palestra on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania. And a bank shot for three by Okafor from out front. I'm sorry, yes, 91-88. Jaleel on the white team as things work here. Here's Simmons and Okafor meeting in the air. Should have been a foul on Jaleel. What a finish, though, by Simmons with it. Down to Dario. Dario to Stauskas. Missed him with a no-look over the head pass. Stauskas, though, tracked it down. 8 minutes in the game, in the scrimmage. 8 minutes on the shot, 8 seconds on the shot clock, and Stauskas gets the field goal. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound charge. They have McConnell, Amir, Stauskas, and Covington for three, and that's good as Cov pulls up and nails a triple. T.J. McConnell bringing it across. Comes off the dribble into the lane with a right-hand scoop. Got it. Got a nice screen by Amir Johnson. Fultz with the defense, and now T.J. diving. Ball goes out of bounds. McConnell thought he maybe should have got that ball. Great hustle. Here's Bayless with a shot, and that's good. White squad with a 1-point advantage. Here's Jared Bayless with the ball for blue. Into Okafor, and Emeka gets a left-to-right layup. Place in the scrimmage, but with Embiid and the rest, the talent has really increased greatly for the Sixers. Here's Saric from out front, and Dario with a much-improved three-point shot.
They've had playing experience. Anadolu Efes over in Turkey 2 years ago.
Ben into the lane to Emeka Okafor, and from 16, Okafor. 5:25 to go in the blue-white scrimmage. There's Stauskas with a nice lead behind, and it's T.J. McConnell scoring the ball. Opener October 20th at the center against the Boston Celtics. Opening night presented by Independence Blue Cross. Dario with a pull-up. Shot no good. Bayless again to Simmons. Simmons with a head of steam and reaching a foul on Humphries. The crowd wanted Simmons to get out in the open court. Ben motioning to the crowd.
Simmons be able to hit the pull-up jumper this year. The Sixers aren't really concerned about that.
Here he comes. A steal by Ben Simmons and a two-hand run-out jam. And the crowd loves that. Free throws and slams. Dario Saric, T.J. McConnell, Chris Humphries, and Stauskas. TJ on a dribble keep, takes it into the lane to Dario. Dario up and good. An inside position on Ben Simmons. Court set for blue. Simmons guarded by Korkmaz. Ben off the dribble. Ben kicks it out to the corner. James Michael McAdoo for three, and he got it. By 2. Dario behind his back. Anderson steals it. Anderson gets ahead of Stauskas, and Justin Anderson will lay it in. 4. Here's Stauskas for 3. No. Rebound Simmons on the move. Far sideline. Simmons gaining speed. Lob play. Oh! Michael McAdoo. James Michael McAdoo could not throw it down. Impressive play by Simmons. Here's Furkan for 3, and that's good. Triple. Stauskas set 1 under 3 to go. James Michael McAdoo, Anderson, they flip it out front. Now to Ben. Simmons one-on-one with Dario. How about this? A marquee matchup. Simmons stops, turns back, flips it up and in. Ben Simmons beginning to find it on Sunday afternoon at the Palestra. TJ with it to Dario. Šarić to the left corner. Stauskas, long 2, got it, swish. Simmons picked up across midcourt. He'll lob it down low to Rashawn and hits the rim. Fultz saves it over to J.J. Redick off a pass. Getting it back now. His 3 is in the air and good. J.J. Redick. See how that looks. Inbound to Humphries. 9 to shoot. McConnell with it. TJ with a no-look bounce to Stauskas. Reverse layup. Nice. And they've combined. And now the white team can tie it with 40 seconds to go. McConnell on a drive down the lane. Underhand scoop. Got it. Knots it at 1:15. Ebel. Simmons on the back down against Stauskas. Spins. Cut off baseline. Tries to reverse. One-hand pass. Or shot attempt. No good. McConnell with it. McConnell into the lane. McConnell with another layup. T.J. McConnell. I think in the end that was a shot attempt by Simmons. And the blue team is going to have the ball down by 2. They're down by 2. Simmons with it. Simmons to the left side. Goes behind his back into the air. Throws it up. No good. Ball tipped out. Ben gets it back. Right hand shot. Good. Simmons scores it to tie it at 1:17 with 11 seconds to go. Tied. 1:17. All Stauskas, McConnell, Humphries, and Amir Johnson. Into Amir, over to TJ, 8 seconds to go. White team can take the lead. Stauskas wide open for 3. Missed it by a lot. 4 seconds and a timeout. Ball. And J.J. Redick saying, hey, we want to take it over here. That's a major thing. Simmons is going to inbound. Humphries will defend the inbound. And it'll be James Michael McAdoo setting a screen for either Redick or Fultz. Stauskas has Fultz, tie game, 1:17, all 3 seconds to go in the scrimmage. Ben Simmons looking to inbound, still searching. Finally gets it up to JJ, goes right between his hands. Rashawn Holmes gets it, and the ball game ends. So JJ Redick had it go through his hands. Time expires, and they're going to put 1 more minute back up on the clock. There's a number of opportunities, and you want to be able to take advantage. The Sixers coach up that. Here's Ben down low to Rashawn Holmes with a layup. Reverse, up and good. The back of the rim, no good. Again, the white team on the run out. Lob play to Amir Johnson from McConnell, and T.J. McConnell with a great feed. Stauskas in a jam, goes out to Humphries, no good. T.J. gets it, and now they're going to lay up. No, blocked by Anderson from behind. Out top to Simmons, 10 seconds to go. Blue team with the ball to Redick. Now to Anderson, and Justin Anderson shoots a 3 for the tie. With 6 the ball. Simmons will screen for him. They have Redick and Holmes. Markelle curls, nothing there. Redick comes over, gets the ball. Redick with 1 dribble. Running shot for 3 in the wind, no good. And the white team prevails by 2 as J.J. Redick with a shot at the buzzer. Great intra-squad scrimmage, the blue-white scrimmage presented by Independence Blue Cross, with the white team winning by 2. Players are going to exchange handshakes.
Make some noise for your favorite Sixers, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we want to thank everybody for coming out to the blue and white
players
scrimmage
making their way off the floor.
And now, to address all of you fans.
Hold on, looks like we're going to get one of the players. Ben Simmons is going to address the crowd. 25, Christian.
Appreciate you coming out here and supporting us. We've had a couple tough years, but we're looking forward to this year and having a great, successful year. So